Hello, I'm Brian Byrne, and this is Kilcullen Diary News. The concept of transition year in Irish secondary schools was piloted in 1974 by then Education Minister Dick Burke. He said students should have an opportunity to stand and stare and discover the kind of person they are and the kind of world they were living in. It was 1995 before TY was introduced in Cross and Passion College. At the recent celebration in the school to mark the 30 years, Principal Joe Leonard said the initiative was seen by some as an experiment, but has become, beyond any doubt, one of the most important and valuable parts of a student's educational journey. The evening brought together former principals, TY coordinators, pupils from past TY years, parents and people from various strands of the Kilcullen community. They included Glenda Groome, who has been the TY coordinator at CPC for 21 years. Reflecting on that time, she says the TY experience is vital because it's at a very particular phase of growth for young people.
So they've gone through a junior cycle with a very broad range of subjects. They're looking towards senior cycle, and what I love about TY here, and the reason it's so important, is we give students a chance to try out everything. Like, they get to sample the 21 subjects they can do at Leaving Cert. They get to look at work experience. They get to find out, is there a particular area that they're interested in or not. All those things make such a difference, and I suppose it equips them, it empowers them. They find their passion. Like, I have students this year that really are just crazy about filmmaking, and they won Kildare, the poster award and the Rubbish Film Festival. They won the overall award for the DCU Climate Talk movie. And then, of course, we have our movie Magic Days. There's real opportunity for students to develop their confidence, develop skills, and have a very clear sense of where they're going. So it kind of empowers them when they go into 5th and 6th year. Yes, I know what I'm aiming for. The work is going to be worth it. I've tried out various courses. They might have done the mini-med with RCSI. They might have done the auctioneer course with DNG. It gives them a very clear sense. So they have a map bringing them to their end goal.
Over the decades that Glenda has been involved, the programme in CPC has evolved, updated according to the needs and the interests of the students, and modules have come and gone. Glenda says the school has also taken advantage of new opportunities and has provided full support for the initiative.
I suppose what's really lovely, and one of the reasons I suppose it's great for me that I'm 21 years doing it, and that the school has such a positive tradition. It's very much supported by the principals that we've had, from Paul, then Catherine, and now Joe. Like, when we're timetabling TY, it gets important, and that actually allows us to maintain our quality. We have very committed staff, with people that are really interested in, and we see the value of TY. So when parents are hearing about TY here, they're actually coming in to me very positively.
Of course, all that is the infrastructure, so to speak. But has the programme had the hoped-for effect on the students themselves?
Oh, absolutely, 100%. Yeah. The students, I find that the students say to me, they feel they've grown more, they feel they make better choices, feel more confident in themselves, and these chances of actually getting to make their voices heard and feeling that they're making a difference. Like, doing the different campaigns, doing say, for example, even that climate talk project that we won this year. They weren't just saying, we have to recycle and we have to, return our bottles. They were actually talking about the way that governments influence legislation that controls things. The movie that won was The Life of a Banana, and it went from the time that the banana is literally in the field, been cut down off the tree, to the time it gets to your kitchen. And I suppose they were talking about all the legislation and everything that's to do with that. And so it's really meaningful stuff, it's deep stuff. I suppose we're engaging the students on a very much a higher level, and consistently people that are out in their careers now, married with children, all the rest of it, they're all telling me that actually the thing that they most remember about secondary school was transition year and the experiences they had. I had one girl, she sent us a video message from Australia, and she talked about the fact that learning how to meditate in transition year is something that she carries with her today. When you're giving people life skills, because that's really what it's about, what are we trying to do? We're trying to allow people to function in the world. So we are giving them the tools, the skills, the encouragement to be able to function effectively in the world.
Glenda Groome, with just some short reflections on how 30 years of transition year have made a difference to students at CPC. The celebration event included contributions from CPC Principal Joe Leonard, original TY Coordinator Dennis Dennehy, and former Principals Catherine Moynihan and Paul Tyrrell, as well as from past students and a parent representative, Jackie Healy. I'm Brian Byrne. This is Kilcullen Diary. Thanks for listening.